The miracle of the bleeding host in Bois-Seigneur-Isaac, Belgium, is one of the earliest and most remarkable Eucharistic miracles in Christian history. It occurred in 1405 in a small village near Brussels and has been a profound source of faith and devotion for centuries. The story begins with a priest who, while celebrating Mass, was performing the consecration of the bread and wine into the body and blood of Christ. As part of Catholic tradition, this moment is believed to represent the real presence of Jesus Christ in the Eucharist. On this occasion, however, something extraordinary occurred. While elevating the host, the priest noticed that the consecrated bread began to bleed. Witnesses describe seeing red drops of blood flowing from the host, staining the altar cloth, and bringing awe and reverence to everyone present. This miraculous occurrence quickly drew the attention of the local community and church authorities. The bishop ordered an investigation to determine the validity of the event. The blood-stained cloth and host were closely examined, and it was determined that the blood was human. This conclusion was seen as an affirmation of Catholic doctrine regarding the Eucharist and its transformation during Mass. The Church deemed the event to be a genuine miracle, leading to widespread veneration of the host and the establishment of Bois-Seigneur-Isaac as a significant pilgrimage site. The miracle inspired deep devotion, and the relics, including the blood-stained cloth, were preserved and displayed for public veneration. In the years following the miracle, Bois-Seigneur-Isaac became a center for Eucharistic devotion. Pilgrims traveled from across Europe to see the relics and participate in processions, particularly during the Feast of Corpus Christi. This feast, which celebrates the real presence of Jesus in the Eucharist, gained even greater importance in the region due to the miracle. Many testimonies were recorded of people experiencing spiritual renewal, physical healings, and deepened faith as a result of their pilgrimage. The church built a special chapel in Bois-Seigneur-Isaac to honor the miraculous event, and it became a site of continuous prayer and adoration. The miraculous host of Bois-Seigneur-Isaac is closely linked to the theological concept of transubstantiation. This doctrine holds that the bread and wine at Mass are transformed into the body and blood of Christ while maintaining their outward appearance. The bleeding of the host in 1405 was interpreted as divine proof of this teaching. It served as a powerful reminder to believers of Christ's sacrifice on the cross and his enduring presence in the Eucharist. For the faithful, it was a call to approach the sacrament with greater reverence, humility, and love. Even skeptics and non-believers were moved by the physical evidence of blood, leading some to conversion and renewed faith. Over the centuries, the devotion to the miracle has continued, though the story itself has sometimes been overshadowed by other Eucharistic miracles. However, in Belgium and neighboring countries, Bois-Seigneur-Isaac remains a treasured site of pilgrimage and prayer. The miracle has inspired countless works of art, hymns, and literature. Many artists have depicted the bleeding host in paintings and stained glass windows, emphasizing the connection between the Eucharist and Christ's Passion. These depictions have served as a visual catechism for those who could not read or fully understand theological teachings. The historical context of the miracle is also noteworthy. The 15th century was a time of great social and religious upheaval in Europe. Wars, plagues, and political instability caused widespread fear and uncertainty. Amid these challenges, the Bois-Seigneur-Isaac miracle was seen as a sign of hope and reassurance of God's presence. It reminded believers that, despite human suffering and turmoil, Christ's love and sacrifice were eternal and unchanging. This message resonated deeply with the people of the time and has continued to inspire generations of Catholics. Today, the legacy of the Bois-Seigneur-Isaac bleeding host endures as a testament to the power of faith and the mystery of the Eucharist. Pilgrims continue to visit the site, drawn by the story of the miracle and its profound spiritual significance. The relics are still venerated, and the annual Corpus Christi procession remains a major event in the local community. These traditions serve not only to honor the past, but also to renew the faith of those who participate. In reflecting on the Bois-Seigneur-Isaac miracle, one is reminded of the deep connection between faith and mystery. The bleeding of the host defies scientific explanation and invites believers to trust in the supernatural presence of Christ in the Eucharist. It challenges us to deepen our understanding of this sacred mystery and to approach the Mass with awe and reverence. The miracle also serves as a reminder of the unity of the Church, as it has drawn people from diverse backgrounds and cultures to share in the common experience of faith. The Bois-Seigneur-Isaac bleeding host remains one of the most compelling Eucharistic miracles in history. Its story continues to inspire devotion, reflection, and a renewed appreciation for the gift of the Eucharist. For those who visit the site or learn about the miracle, it offers a powerful reminder of God's presence and love, inviting all to draw closer to Him in faith and worship.